What's up, YouTube, and welcome to my pain and suffering, aka Kingdom Hearts 2. Not really. But this is pretty much a summary of this video. Me getting my ass kicked. So, I played a little bit, a very, very tiny little bit of Kingdom Hearts 1. And the controls super wonky, and I honestly couldn't get into the game. Like, at first, I was like, let me just see what this is about. But after a while, it was like, I'm not really having fun. Because, like, there were some mechanics that I was like, damn, if only I could dodge. Damn, if only I could do, like, you know, some more stuff than what I was doing. It was early game, don't get me wrong. But it just made it a little bit unenjoyable. But, this one, however, is quite more fun than that one, if you ask me. So, Kingdom Hearts 2. So, I'm already at this point, as you can see, not really, you know, too happy. I'm ignoring the enemies. I'm just kind of just running by them, trying to get past all this, collecting the potion, blah, blah, blah. At this point, I'm not understanding the concept of, like, okay, fight these guys, you know, kind of get, like, a bunch of items, save, and then go back through. Kind of like something maybe you would do in, like, Dark Souls or Elden Ring, which I'm going to play. I don't know, just a little agitated because I was just trying to beat the boss. It was super late and I just wanted to beat him, to be honest with you. And I did. I had my friend watching with me, Base Rooted _9. He actually is the one who recommended me to play this game because if I'm not mistaken, this is his favorite game. My favorite game is Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, but I can't record that yet. So whenever I can, that's going to be on the channel. I don't care how old it is. I don't give a fuck if you don't want to see it. I'm putting it on the channel, alright? That's what I do. But yeah, this is, at this point, I don't think I've ever gotten to the second phase yet, right? So I'm only on the first phase of the fight so far. So right there, I probably didn't need to use that potion. Because this actually wasn't even all that hard. It was just like, you just gotta learn the pattern. And I don't know if the whole game's gonna be like that, but that seems to be the case, at least in the early stages here. I do like this though, the little quick time events. I always like games that have that. I don't know why. Well, I don't like all games that have it, don't get me wrong. But in like Naruto, Demon Slayer, you know what I mean? Dragon Ball Z, quick time events are pretty cool. So, right now, where am I? I just did a tournament, so I'm still in the early stages. I learned through my friend that, or through Amir, or through A-Base, or Base Rooted, that, there's, you can switch to a different character. I didn't know that. Because right now, I'm like a little bit unfamiliar. I was like, dang, dude, I wanted to play as Sora. That's who I was invested in. I liked the character in the first game. The character wasn't the problem. The story wasn't the problem. It's just the gameplay. It's a good thing this one was fun. So at this point, this is where I think Amiriki tells me, hey, by the way, you could, just saying, you could grind and get the potions and stuff. So I wasn't going to do that initially, but I was like, fuck it, I'll just do it. Take his advice, right? He's played the game more than I have, like 100 times over. So I might as well just like listen to him and just go for it, whatever. I'm kind of stubborn when it comes to like taking advice from people sometimes, because it's like, you know how when you're let's say you're live streaming. I was live streaming this on Twitch, by the way, with no commentary because the game's too fucking loud. That's why I'm doing commentary of it live right now over the gameplay. But anyways, it was pretty damn, it's pretty damn annoying when you're playing and you're struggling and someone tries to tell you what to do while you're upset. Like, some people probably do this on purpose, but honestly, if you know someone's angry about something, right, or frustrated, why would you, like, try to talk to them while they're frustrated? Like, some people, like, I don't know anybody, to be honest with you, actually, who, when they're upset, if you try to talk to them right when they're upset, they're gonna be nice to you. That doesn't happen. So, you know, you kind of like sticking your hand in the fire trying to put it out, and it's like, bro, try to find something out, put it out. Don't just fucking immediately throw some water on. What if it's an electrical fire? Now you made it worse. You know what I mean? Like, relax. But it's not really a good analogy. But you know, I think you get my point though. Like, sometimes you just gotta give people space to kind of think and get a clear head before you say something to them. Unless of course they're gonna do something rash. But I'm playing a video game, getting annoyed. You know what I mean? So. Not his fault for trying to tell me what to do, but you know, that is frustrating when people do that when I'm like live streaming and shit. I think a lot of you can agree with that. Backseat gaming is what they call it, I think. I'm trying a bunch of different filters here, by the way. If you don't like the filters, I won't use them anymore. But I don't know, give you guys something different to look at as we go through this, because this is a rather long video. I do like the music in the game, but the intro in the game was like super long. But it's a summary of the first game in case no one plays it. And I don't know. I mean, I wanted to play the first game, but I didn't. Does that make sense? I kind of played it because people were telling me to, not because I really wanted to play it. But I have always wanted to play Kingdom Hearts. Because when I was younger, when I first heard about it, the idea of cartoon characters in a video game, a combat game, I was like, what? That's fucking cool. And I could not get the game because I don't think it was available on any of the consoles I had, or it was too expensive for me. And I was kind of just using birthday money to buy video games when I was that young. And I bought Smash Bros. So, you know, for me, I was satisfied. All my needs were satisfied. I didn't really need to do anything else. I think right here, though, this is the first time I got to the second phase of the boss fight, I believe. Now, at this point, I'm kind of getting disheartened because, like, oh fuck, there's a second phase. And on top of that, I don't know if there's a third phase, and there might be. But it is the first boss in the game, and this is just kind of like giving you an idea of how the rest of the game's going to go. One thing I would have appreciated is if that was different. But I think I'm okay with it being the same because, who knows, I might have not even beaten it yet if that wasn't the exact same one, to be honest with you. And right now, I still haven't really figured out what attacks do what and where to go exactly. Like this one, first time seeing this, I was like, what the fuck is this? And I just saw like the green, which tells me to press triangle, reversal, and I just kept using that. And this first time around seeing it, I was like, oh, I understand. Just get to the middle, start hitting him. That is not what you're supposed to do, I don't think. I think you just kind of have to wait this one out and then attack him. Amir was telling me that, yeah, I did have some help with the boss fight, just like through advice. Amir was telling me that you probably should just like let him do his thing and then attack him, which is a good idea. This was cool, by the way, the little aerial stuff right here. I was like thinking this would be really cool if I could free flow right into his head and start hitting him. That would have been so clean. I mean, maybe you can do that, but I was never in position to do it. And that attack pissed me off. I hated that attack. Because it seemed like you couldn't dodge it, but I was just always out of position. Like right here, all I'm trying to do is hit him, and I don't know how many times he's going to do that attack. And then this is where I die, I think, right? Yeah. Came out of nowhere, too. At least for me. Y'all probably, you playing the game before, you probably saw this shit coming a mile away. I had no idea what was coming. Live and learn, though, right? And this is I think this is my best attempt before I beat him. Now, for some reason, for me, I have this problem where it's like, if I get the closer, or my closest attempt, after that one, I get destroyed the second time, or the time after that I fight him. I don't know why. It's every boss fight I think I've ever done. I'll have such an easy time. I'll know everything that's going to happen. I'm like, okay, I'm in position, I'm doing well, and then I'll just die, right? Just because, you know, maybe something I didn't know, I mistimed something, I made a crucial error, I got cocky, you know, something causes me to lose, something I did. And after that, like, once you get that close and you fail, it's like, okay, confidence. And then I come back, fight him again, and there's just some small thing that I just forget about, and then I get fucking bodied. This is kind of clean with the noir, though, doesn't it? You guys think so? I don't know. One thing that I do appreciate, the music for the boss fights aren't annoying, which I think is the last thing you want to do, right? If you're going to have a boss fight in the game. If you're going to have anything in the background or any noise or anything like that, you want to make sure it's not agitating. Because they're, you know what I mean? You want the player to have fun, but you want them to have a challenge, obviously, right? That's the whole purpose of like boss fights in games. Like, if you have a boss fight that doesn't have a challenge, what the fuck is the point of the boss fight? You know what I mean? And I think I'm playing on proud difficulty. I probably should have established that from the jump. I think that's the difficulty I'm playing on. And I also chose to have the attack. I could have chose defense. I could have chose magic. Something about just hitting is cool to me. I don't know. It's always been my style. Maybe it's because of Zelda. Maybe, I don't know. Look at this. And honestly, I thought I had him right here. I was like, I know all your moves. I know everything you're gonna do. I know about your little minions. I know that they shapeshift into weapons. I know about your little lightning bullshit. I know everything. You can't beat me. Honest, like, why would you not be confident? If you fought a boss this many times, you get kind of comfortable, and that's the mistake that I made. Playing this, getting comfortable. And you know what? You could argue that maybe me being more relaxed is better than me raging. And honestly, I can't tell. Sometimes I feel like me being upset helps me, but that may not even be the case. I might just just so happen to, or coincidentally, being upset in the moment, and I happen to win at that time because I've just learned the pattern, basically. I don't know if a lot of people can really do that, like be angry but also be cognitive. I don't know. And I'm saying that to kind of boost my own confidence. I don't know. Maybe that's something to be proud of, really. This shit's a long fight, though, dude. It's honestly, that's probably what the most frustrating thing was. The fact that it was just such a long fight. If you guys don't like this style, by the way, I cannot do this. This is fine. I could tell stories, or I could just not talk at all and just leave it as gameplay. But we're 11 minutes in. I probably should have said that from the jump. I'll probably put it in the comments or something. And if you made it this far in the video, like the video. Why are you watching this far and you're not liking the video? That's not cool, dude. What's wrong with you? Help me out. You're a bad person for not liking the video. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking right there. I don't know how I got that one off, by the way. I forget when it was. I don't think I have that one because this gameplay, I didn't skip ahead on purpose. I hadn't recorded the rest of it. Basically, I didn't hit record, so I couldn't save the first half of my attempts, I think. So, but there was one part where he was in the same position and he was shooting the lightning. I was dodging it and hitting him at the same time. I was still getting tagged, but I was doing my damage. That might actually be the attempt that I beat him in. That might be the one where that happens. I'm not sure. I can't remember. It's been a while since I played this boss fight, or the game in general. I got some time off, so I can play it now. Also, I did pick up on how you can save the minions. That's why I didn't kill them. You can save the minions for later because they give you a lot of health. So instead of just relying on potions the whole time. But I think on my last attempt I was just like, fuck it, because I already had the extra potions from earlier that you saw me collect, and I was like, let me just get these motherfuckers out the way so that I stop targeting them and target the boss guy that I'm trying to fight. Because that's one thing about this game. It is an older game, but it's like, if I want to target my enemy, let me target my enemy. And seeing that right there, that little bonus, the strength increase and all that, that's another reason why he was saying I should probably grind, because I can get my stats up, which would make the boss fight a lot easier. And who knows? Maybe I could have just grind and probably got ridiculously strong. And then when I started fighting the boss, maybe I one-tapped the boss. That probably would never happen. But imagine if I did. Imagine that. That's something I might want to experiment with on like the next time I have a boss fight. I'll probably just like go through the area over and over, save and keep killing enemies, and then once I get over level, come back and kick his ass. But they might have a counter to that, because I know in Fallout 4, you can come to the boss fight with like Kellogg and like other bosses that you can run into, and they'll still be the same level as you. Just to match up, or maybe they have like a max level too. They might have like, hey, this boss can go up to level 50 and you can go past that type thing. It's possible. I don't know. I like making commentary videos, but my whole issue with it is not even just the viewership, but like putting all that effort into it just to get ridiculed. Because usually if I get comments, it's never really it's usually not nice stuff. Usually, if I get a comment from random people, it's usually like, do this or the video sucks, or you know, some shit like that. But I have fans, or you know, I got people who watch my videos that like me and all that. But and I have my friends too. But it's kind of discouraging because like I'm writing a book, right? And my whole thing with that, like talking about it or posting about it, is that I put a lot of time into it, and usually people like talk about what they don't like about it. They fail to say hardly anything that they like about it. So in my head, I'm like, so you didn't like anything about the book? That sucks. But then they're like, no, I thought this was good. But they go into elaborate detail about the thing they didn't like, which is like, why? You know what I mean? In my head, it's like, why are you more focused? Why you have more to say about what you didn't like than what you did like? Or why can't you say that I did a good job? What's wrong with that? Did I not do a good job? I feel like, you know what I mean? Sometimes I feel like I did something well and I just didn't. I think this right here, by the way, standing there, is probably the smartest thing I could have done. Because a lot of mistakes that I make, in boss fights or in video games in general, I get impatient once I start making a lot of mistakes. I think that's anyone. I think that's human, right? Like, a lot of people probably do that. A failure to remain composed. But at the same time, it's kind of like, damn, dude. You know what I mean? Oh, okay. This is where I get to second phase. But yeah, you've seen this attempt. You could probably figure out why I decided I'm not gonna record this whole thing. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna show every single attempt because that's a long ass video. Originally, this whole thing was an hour long. I trimmed it down, and maybe earlier in the video I said how long the video was, and it's shorter because I'm still, as I'm doing this live commentary, like seeing my own gameplay, I can still pause right now and then trim it some more. You know what I mean? If I wanted to. But I wanted to show this whole attempt just to kind of talk you through like my thought process as I play. But yeah, this build's just kind of cool. I like it. Noir. I'm using Share Factory on the PS4. Still got to get a face cam, and I could get one to be honest with you. It probably wouldn't be a bad move. But the volume in this game, dude, I can't turn on the volume, so I would have to have the face cam for Sifu and Elden Ring. Oh, and Horizon. I forgot about Horizon. I gotta play that. The new one. Horizon Zero Dawn was actually my first edited playthrough. My first one. It wasn't anything crazy. I just kind of had text. I had the slow-mo. I could change the speed. You know, I said it already. I said slow. I could do the slow-mo. I could change the speed. Basically, I can increase the speed and make it slower. Whatever. Stuff like that. But now, I can get the borders up. I can do the filters. I can add music. I can add memes. I can add, like, a bunch of shit now. Right? I have a better understanding of editing. And it kind of would be cool to kind of show how my channel has evolved over the years. And I feel like my channel is, you can literally watch me grow up. That's literally what you see. Because I'm 23 now, and I started this channel when I was 13. So you could literally go back and see me as a kid. You could. You could hear me too. I sound completely different. But I hate how I sounded as a kid, dude. I sounded so, like, I could see why no one would ever want to talk to me. Because that voice is just so agitating. Now, maybe it's just me saying that. But, you know. This video probably get no views. I'm doing all this talking, and nobody's gonna see this shit. If you see this shit, say I saw that shit in the comment section. You're not gonna see it. You're not gonna say it. YouTube's probably gonna tell you you can't say that, even though I said you could say it. Nice. What is this attempt? Why did I leave this in? I think, oh yeah, because I was illustrating the point of like, how I have a really good attempt, like the best one, and then the very next one, I just get washed. Now, I don't think I showed the whole cutscene yet. I might have, but I will show the end cutscene as well after I beat the boss. But yeah. So we got good old Elden Ring right here. Not Elden Ring. What the fuck am I talking about? We got Kingdom Hearts and WWE today, so that's cool. You already know which ones I enjoy more between the two. But hey, maybe by the end of this game, maybe this will be one of my favorite games. I don't know. I plan to beat it. I also plan to beat Streets of Rage. We'll see. Look at that. Yeah, this is the one where I really got pissed, I remember. Now, if you want, next time I can actually try to commentate with the freaking loud ass game in the background. I could try. But you won't hear me. I also thought about kind of faking it, where like, yeah, you know, CJ, why would you say that? But anyways, I felt like it'd be cool to kind of like fake it, and as I play, I could do this type of commentary, right, the live commentary over it, and pretend like I'm commentating as I play, which would be really, really hard to do. This is the final attempt. Yeah. This is where I beat him. And at this point, dude, I was so fed up. Alright? Because I was like, fuck that stupid swiping attack. Screw your lightning. Screw you. Screw your minions. You know what I mean? I was done. I was so sick and tired of being sick and tired that I was sick and tired. You know what I mean? Like, it's a paradox. Anyways. I have the volume on 35 right now out of 200. Normally it's at 100, which is the normal that I have it at for most of my videos. Aside from the GMVs, I have the GMVs on 200 so that you can hear the dialogue and you can also hear the music at the same time. I got one of those coming up too. I think my next video after, what was it? I was going to do Batman. Oh yeah, that's going to be cool. Highlighted videos of mine are always fun. It's the best parts of the whole playthrough. So instead of having to sit through and try to wait for something interesting to happen, which is pretty much what you do when you watch my channel, I'm kidding. I don't know why I do that to myself. I don't want to get into it really. I've gotten to that before, but I don't. This is probably the video for it. Anyways. So you kind of can tell by this point how many times I probably played it. Because I'm so used to certain attacks, I've seen it all pretty much. I'm still going to get hit. I'm 100% going to get hit. But that's just what happens. When you finally figure it out, man. Yeah. Now, I'm curious to see, and this might be the case. So, remember the guys I fought earlier in the video as I was heading to this the boss battle? The ones I could dodge and get behind, and they would like shrink down and they would slither and slide like he does. So I'm guessing those guys were just like him, right? So in the next area, there will be little guys who are similar to the boss too, right? The same thing that Zelda does, same thing that probably most games do, where they have like enemies that are somewhat similar to the final guy, and then the final guy is pretty much, you know, how would you put it? A combination of what you've seen so far, or maybe a improved version of what you've seen so far. You know what I mean? It's like fighting the Ginyu Force, basically. And you finally get to Captain Ginyu, and they're not all the same, but they're mostly the same. That was me putting my phone on the charger, by the way. I was watching an interrogation video about a dude who's like clearly crazy. Wants to be the Joker, clearly. A pedophile and a kid who fit into the... Well, I guess you can say the pedophile. Yeah, I guess you could, right? I don't know. It was weird. It's on Explore With Us. What's the video called? Let me see. The craziest interrogation you'll see. Let me turn off my notifications on my laptop. Discord notifications. I have a Discord. And I would invite you to it, but it's not my Discord, it's me and my friend's Discord. So I don't want to bring my fans into it, and they all just like try to talk to me the whole time. I don't think that would be fun for my friends, but if they said it was okay, then I would do that. Why not? You know what I mean? Now I got like a bigger community. Dance, magic, dance. Something stuck in my head that comes from David Bowie, rest in peace. Freaking, I don't know if I can't say he's my favorite YouTuber, but the first YouTuber I watched DSP kind of brought that to me. Stuck in my head today because I watched a video of his a couple days ago, or a series of videos of his a couple days ago about his falling out with his friends. Look at this. This attack right here. The weird thing about it, I couldn't really figure it out really, but I just kind of ignored it. But it was kind of like, so if I'm in a certain area, they're all gonna those rays of lightning are gonna reach out to me, but they can only reach so far from his head. So the closer I am to his head, the more likely I am gonna get hit, right? I don't know why I'm ignoring the minions right now. And I think the minions might disappear as I go into the second phase. I'm not 100% on that, but imagine if they didn't and they hit me while I was trying to complete the quick time event that we go into. That would be annoying. Ooh. Yep. Big mistake. Imagine if he spawned more minions. That would be something. Imagine if he could hit his own minions too. That'd also be something. I think I saw, though, my friends playing Elden Ring. I've been spoiled. I know some of the bosses that exist. I don't know how to beat them. Even though I've seen them win, that doesn't mean I know how to do it myself because I haven't played the game. Because I've seen people beat Dark Souls 2 and 3, and I haven't beaten either of those games. So how am I going to beat Elden Ring? If I haven't beaten Dark Souls, how am I going to beat Kingdom Hearts 2 if I didn't finish 1? Because I'm actually going to try to do it this time. So there you go. It's what it usually comes down to, isn't it? Just got to try. Yeah, I'm not going to beat it on the first try. It's not going to be incredibly easy, is not what I'm saying. But it's doable. Right? It's playable. I'm lucky that those attacks didn't come from his hands too, because that would suck, or legs, or tentacles, whatever they are. Okay, here we go. I'm finally killing these guys. The thing that sucked is if you killed them next to the legs, you could get hit by lightning. That was pretty trash. Was not a fan of that. I don't think I used any potions in this fight though. On my last attempt to beat them, because I just saved these guys and used them for help instead of using my potions. So then when the tournament came around, I still had the potions to use for that. I don't know if I even needed potions for that either, but that'll be in the next Kingdom Hearts video. So instead of just having one video, you got 2 videos. Yeah. Yeah. Second phase, here we go. I wanted to actually mute this and put my own music over it, but I always do that, right? So I was like, maybe this time, let's not do that. That might be interesting. And who knows, maybe I can make a an intro eventually too with some of the gameplay that I get from this game. I probably just use QuickTime events and cutscenes to do it, to be honest. It wouldn't be too hard. What song would I use though is the question. What's a good song that I have that I can use for Kingdom Hearts? Because I don't want to use the song that's in the game because I'll get copyrighted. So yeah, I probably will at least. It's a song on Spotify. I don't know if it's free though. It could be. Now, I don't know what changed between this time and last time. Maybe just like I didn't take as much damage because I was dodging more. But I feel like with this attempt, I feel like I hit him less than I did for that other attempt that you saw earlier. I could be wrong, but I feel like I didn't hit him as much as I did the other times. So in my head I was like, how the fuck did I win this time? Or was I just really, really close last time and I just happened to die right before I killed him? And also, I wonder if it's scripted to where like you can't beat them at a certain point. You know what I mean? Like you have to beat them later. You can't beat them any earlier than they set for you. So he's got 2 phases, right? So let's say I get into the second phase. Let's just say I get into the second phase and then I I beat him. Early. Is that possible? Do I have to be able to do more damage? Can I beat him before he even gets to the second phase if I had more stats? That's a question I was curious about. It'd be good to know. Ooh, yeah, I definitely use a potion here, yeah. I'm about damn dead. I thought I didn't use one, but I was wrong. I probably bought potion. Is this it? Yep. I did the darn thing. And now we get into the cutscenes. So, I don't know anyone's name aside from Roxas. So hopefully I'll learn the names.
My name is Naminé. Roxas. Do you remember your true name?
Say no more, Naminé.
But if no one tells him, Roxas will...
It's best he doesn't know the truth.
Hey, you're that pickpocket. Whoa!
Cypher, strike a pose, you know?
How's this?
Who's Cypher?
Totally perfect, you know?
Oh! Okay, it's his rival.
What's that for?
Keepsake.
Those freaks in the white jumpsuits are gone, you know?
Cakewalk.
What were those things? Outsiders, that's what.
They're called
If they don't
outsiders?
rise up to the rules around here, I might have to take disciplinary measures.
Oh yeah, Cypher's always looking after the town, you know?
Is Cypher gonna be strong later? Because right now he really ain't shit. I found him really easy to beat, to be honest. And here's the most useless crew in the game.
Wait,
Not like they asked me to come help them.
chickening out of the tournament tomorrow.
Ain't nobody chicken out of nothing.
You know?
Y'all gonna see when I kick his ass. Don't worry about that. But like, come on, dude. Let's make some money. And they didn't do anything. I held it down. I was juggling. Y'all missed it.
So, you hung out with Cypher's gang today?
No, it's not like that. Oh yeah. How was the beach? Wasn't that today?
We didn't go. It wouldn't be the same without you, right?
Hmm.
Sorry.
Hey, how about we go tomorrow? We could get those pretzels and...
I promised I'd be somewhere.
Oh,
You and I have to make the finals. That way, no matter who wins, the four of us split the prize.
okay, you're on.
You two are gonna clean up.
Go get him.
It's a promise.
Except, well, I'm not gonna spoil.
I'm out of here.
I don't even like you anyway. Look at those biceps. What you got those for? Got to carry my damn bags. Useless sack of shit. Oh shit.
Was that Naminé made of data?
No. Naminé hijacked the data herself.
Storm Shadow and Snake Eyes? Okay.
She's totally beyond my control.
Calm down.
It doesn't matter. As long as Naminé accomplishes her goal, we needn't worry about what befalls Roxas.
I guess that's it. Naminé. Is that the lady in the white dress? I don't know.